Scanning for audio.
Hello, welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. Indulge me if you will, because I think it's time for a little bit of, well, not self-promotion, just promotion. I want to tell you about You and Who. You and Who is a book, and it's available from Hearst Books. H-I-R-S-T. Simply visit www.hearstpublishing.com and you'll be able to find us. Now, what is You and Who? First off, all proceeds from this book will be given to children in need. But what's it actually about? Here's the blurb. You and Who is the definitive volume of what it means to be a Doctor Who fan. The book has been written almost entirely by previously unpublished authors from the ages of 6 to 60 and who comprises more than 66 essays on the subject of how and why it is that they have become to love Doctor Who. Whether it's a tale of meeting the Sixth Doctor, building up a huge library of VHS, or discovering the programme through satellite channel repeats, there's a story in here that almost any fan will recognise as their own. Beautifully written, filled with warmth, generosity, wit and delight, You and Who is a book that no Doctor Who fan should be without. But why am I talking about it here? After all, the book isn't out and I don't even have a proof copy. Nope, I've written an essay for it. Yes, I've written down, well, I was kind of pushed for choice, but I thought the story of how I used to go to Scouts and it was on the same night as the Fifth Doctor's time. A decision had to be made. You can probably guess what side I came down on. So that's the essay I submitted for the book, and it was accepted. The book itself is over 274 pages long and is well worth the $9.99 price tag. Not everyone involved in the project is unpublished, and don't let that put you off. The quality I'm assured is very, very high. It's got one of mine in. Of course it's high. I'm on page 184. And this project has been so successful that there is actually a request out for submissions for You and Who Volume 2 for 2013. If you want to know more about this, type in You and Who, all one word, .weebly.com, and you should be able to find it. So yes, this is a project for charity. It's a project for charity by Doctor Who fans, for Doctor Who fans. It's exciting and the book itself is due out very soon. The reason I'm telling you about it now is because it's available to pre-order right now. There is a link on the right-hand side of my website. If you want to buy it, it takes you directly there. No needing to type anything exciting in. And of course, if you pre-order it, your name might get to appear at the back. So rather than go on and on at this time, here's a submission. I might as well let you hear something from the legend Babel Colour reading his own essay on YouTube. After the end titles, there's a little special something for all of you Doctor Who fans as well. And by all of you Doctor Who fans, I mean, of course, all of us. It's a little something I found on YouTube, which you've probably heard, but if you haven't, it's well worth a listen. A certain Mr. T and Mr. B and a certain Ms. T, all behind a piano. Either way, enjoy. And until next time, when I'll probably be talking about some Sarah Jane Smith, or could that be Children in Need?
In Doctor Who, authority was always seen as fundamentally bumptious, comically pompous, with an authority peopled by self-inflated buffoons who would strut and fret in suits and small ideas. The military was stolid, bureaucrats were fools, the status quo crying out for reform. The Doctor would bring down the government in a single night, and everyone knew it was for the greater good. Politicians and civil servants, prison governors, managing directors, dictators and emperors, everyone in that Doctor Who universe was ruled by a dubious elite of self-serving flummery and self-importance. Even the Doctor's own people were dusty and corrupt, a people to rebel against and flee. This was a hero who took a stand against the blind respect of authority, and showed it for what it was. He stood against self-interest for the benefits of the unseen and unknowing. He didn't need a gun or a left hook, just a teaspoon and an open mind.
I just want to say that I'm ridiculously excited about this particular project, You and Who. I'll probably be talking again once the book's actually out and I've got one in my hands and I'll be reviewing it properly. But this was just a heads up to tell you that it's available to pre-order and it's going for charity. It's for charity, mate. Be seeing you. You have been listening to the Tin Dog Podcast. Doctor Who and its associated shows are all trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Contact us at tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk.
Russell sparked up a Marlboro light. Julie's eyes were all ablaze as Russell tried to shun her gaze. He knew the look, he knew the score. It seemed more manic than before. Russell cringed in fear and dread as Julie pulled him near and said,
Let's do it, let's do it, I've had a really good idea. We'll revamp, make more camp a sci-fi show from yesteryear. I've had banter with Tranter, your written word will be held in the Ming Mong mantra. Let's do it tonight.
But he said,
I can't do it, you're asking far too much of me. I'm harassed, embarrassed, I've watched the show since I was 3. Don't choose me, don't use me, my mother sent a note to say you must excuse me. I can't do it tonight.
So she said,
Let's do it, make a brand new Doctor Who. We've got Chris in, all's missing is his sidekick and an all-Welsh crew. It's not silly to ask Billy, we'll film in every quarry from here to Caerphilly. Let's do it tonight.
Ooh, then he said,
I can't do it, the pressure of the BBC. I must email some young male to alleviate the stress on me. I can't block out, please lock out images of Johnny B getting his cock out. I can't do it tonight.
She replied,
Let's do it, we'll locate my offer to produce. We'll get Track to take flak when he lets his raging temper loose. My decision to use your vision will make the show the best thing on the television. Let's do it tonight.
and he squawked,
I can't do it, Chris is giving up his role. No time, Lord, oh good Lord, how are we gonna fill this hole? It's too complex, we're all wrecked, my brain is overflowing with a bloody Dalek. I can't do it tonight.
she excitedly said,
Let's do it, we'll get another Time Lord in. Don't sweat it, you can't let it make you sad and maudlin. It's not over, and moreover, we'll get that lovely fella in from Casanova. Let's do it tonight.
and he yelled,
I can't do it, I really feel that I can't cope. More rewrites, no respite, I think I've given up all hope. It'll get canned, it'll be panned. Lou says there's no costumes in the whole of England. I can't do it tonight.
Then she proclaimed,
Let's do it, Martha Jones's Prima men. We'll bring back Captain Jack to fight against the Cybermen. Will Caster, great master, he could punch the planet into global disaster. Let's do it tonight.
And he screamed.
I can't do it! I can't do it! You've cast Australia's pop princess! It's madness! My sadness will make this episode a mess. My panic is manic. The uproar when I kill her off on the Titanic. I can't do it. I can't do it tonight.
And she expelled.
Let's do it. The doctor needs a brand new mate. Don't linger. Go, Ginger. I'm gonna bring back Catherine Tate. You're gonna reunite the doctor with the fabulous Donna. Let's do it tonight.
He punctuated.
I can't do it. I've got obsessed with E4 skins. Writer's block. Please don't mock. It takes my mind off other things. It's so lame. I must blame dirty thoughts I'm having about midshipman frame. I can't do it tonight.
Excitedly, she said.
Let's do it. To film abroad will get my vote. I promise. Ed Thomas can bring ancient Rome to up a boat. It's D-Day in Pompeii. The forms will be buzzing on Outpost Gallifrey. Let's do it tonight.
Then he roared.
I can't do it. The studio road's ablaze. On fire. It's dire. How the hell are you not phased? It's mental. Be gentle. They say the cause of fire was a Barclay menthol. I can't do it tonight.
So she roared.
Let's do it. We've got kids back behind set tees. Our ambition was a show for all the family. We should try as our goodbye, hassle-free excursion to sunny Dubai. Let's do it tonight.
Then he shouted.
Oh, let's do it. I feel like I have been set free. I won't sweat it. Now Moffat is taking up the reins from me. I can't wait. It's just great. I've got a cracking way for Dave to regenerate. Let's do it tonight.
Guess what?
They did it! They've opened up the TARDIS door. They're terrific, prolific, made it better than it was before. I thank you from your crew. We crown you both the king and queen of Doctor Who. You did it.